Aston Villa versus Stoke, two sides with plenty to play for at opposite ends of the table, so a full-blooded contest was in prospect, even if the form book suggested that neither side would have the wit to win it.
Away from home, Aston Villa are the best team in the Premier League. Not so clever at Villa Park though. In fact, Martin O'Neill's side have won fewer home games than Stoke. Luckily for Villa, Stoke are absolutely awful on the road, amassing just 3 away points all season. Jonathan Pearce was at Villa Park today.
There can be no blurring of focus now. Out of the cups, Aston Villa can concentrate on clinching a famous Champions League spot. For Stoke, the focus has always been on survival. It's nearly 15 years since they last won a top-flight away game, and not since Tom and Jerry first hit TV screens and the sound of music was in the cinemas have they won a top-flight game here. It was November 1965. Villa make 8 changes from Thursday's UEFA defeat in Moscow, where only Luke Young, Davis and Knight played. Their 44th game this season comes on Martin O'Neill's 57th birthday. Stoke are hit by injury and suspension. Delap and Etherington are still banned, and Abdoulaye Faye, so important to them, has a back strain. Sonko replaces him at the back as they change to a 3-4-3 formation to counter Villa, though Wilkinson and Pugh can easily turn that into a back 5. On his 57th birthday, Martin O'Neill brings back 8 players who he didn't take to Moscow in the UEFA Cup on Thursday, now that Villa only have a top 4 place to hunt. Sidibe. Now Lawrence. Back to Wilkinson. 3 in the middle there. Look, and Beattie got it round the corner and it's got stuck under Davis's feet, and that's Sidibe. The first moment of anxiety in the Villa box. He was the man that won it at the Britannia Stadium in the opening days of the season, and Beattie looked for him intelligently and Davis couldn't clear. Milner. Barry. 2 in the middle. This is more like it from Villa. Heskey attacks the near post. It's played to Agbonlahor and cleared away eventually by Amdi Faye. Free kick here given against James Beattie as the ball came out. Heskey couldn't stretch, and Agbonlahor couldn't force it home. Free kick taken quickly. Petrov. Ashley Young. Across the far post. Dangerous this. Very, very good header away by Higginbottom under pressure. Milner. And that's a powerful header by Zap Knight as he came through. The closest Villa have come to scoring so far with 31 minutes gone. Aston Villa have been thwarted thus far by Stoke's formation and work ethic, but he stole a march on his marker, Beattie, there, and got the header on goal. He knows they're going to have to take their chances to open up that 8-point gap on Arsenal. Petrov. Milner. Now Petrov into space, it's in, the deadlock's broken. It flashed wickedly past the goalkeeper and Martin O'Neill's side are ahead. Stoke's defending has come to nothing at the end of the first half. Petrov into Milner, look for the return. It seemed to take a deflection on the way through, did it? Or was it just the pace of the shot beyond the goalkeeper? Was his vision obscured? Flashed beyond Sorensen, no, I don't think saw it till late. Villa's patience is rewarded. Villa look to Heskey, Agbonlahor's behind him. Milner beyond Pugh, danger here for Stoke again. In comes across looking for Heskey's header. Sorensen stretches. The pressure has come flooding off Villa's shoulders and they're playing with a little bit more freedom now. Change for Stoke at the start of the second half. Thomas Sorensen has hurt his neck, plunging to save in the first period. On comes Steve Simonson to replace it. Beattie. Chased there by Luke Young. And Beattie did well. The cross though was overstruck, and Stoke City know what a good chance that was. Beattie trying to get back and help out his defence. Milner for Villa. Stoker backpedaling. The cross aimed at the far stick. Overstruck, but it's Ashley Young. Three still back in the middle. And Beattie did get back and help his defence. And now finds Fuller. Onto Sidibe. And looking for Fuller again with his pace, and he's troubling Curtis Davis. Ricardo Fuller for Stoke into the penalty area. In goes the challenge of Luke Young, and the referee gives a corner. Davis was struggling against Fuller's pace, but look at this for a tackle. Brilliantly timed. Magnificent tackle. Eyes glued to the ball. Watch him, watch him. Looking at the ball. Hook challenge. Magnificent defending. Stoke's third substitution. And they've brought on Glenn Whelan and taken off Amdi Faye. Lawrence. Good turn by Fuller. Fine effort, probably Stoke's best of the game. Awkward height, took it well, and then hooked it over the bar as he looked for his 7th goal of the season. Emin Heskey there receiving an ice pack on the back of his Achilles. "12 minutes to go. This is Petrov. Barry. And now Luke Young. Petrov again. In towards Carew. Spectacularly done! And the game is settled. 2-0 to Aston Villa. The 3 points are safe. And they have opened up an 8-point gap on Arsenal in 4th place. Aston Villa are heading to the Champions League. John Carew has played in the Champions League before. He wants to be back in it, and it was a lovely strike. Played forward by Petrov. Carew knew where the goalkeeper was going to be and intended it every inch of the way. He's been on the field of play 3 minutes. He's made sure Villa get the 3 points. Milner. Space for Cuellar. Stoke look tired. Milner again. Looking for Carew. Shawcross is there. He was never going to win that against Carew. You don't go shoulder to shoulder with John Carew. Into Agbonlahor, and he couldn't slip it beyond the goalkeeper. Low cross, couldn't finish. Beattie. Ooh, Petrov and Zat Knight left it for each other there momentarily. Petrov redoing the situation. Jow, Beattie, Whelan, left-footed, off the post. Stoke unlucky. You know, one wonders what might have happened had they been more adventurous from the start. And Glenn Whelan desperately unlucky. Hit it low, and Chris, the goalkeeper, would